So last week, I went on a hunt for the ultimate tactical shooter games for your PlayStation 4 and PS5. And guess what? This video is exactly what you've been searching for. Starting with number 19 is Hell Let Loose. Step into the chaos of World War II. Join epic 50v50 battles across iconic Eastern and Western fronts like Omaha Beach and Stalingrad. With 14 unique roles to choose from, teamwork is key as you fight alongside your squad in brutal, immersive warfare. Commandeer tanks, coordinate attacks, and dominate the opposition on meticulously detailed maps crafted from real battle locations. Experience all this adrenaline-pumping action on your PS4 or PS5. Coming up next, number 18, is Battlefield 2042. Welcome to the future in 2042. Get ready for intense multiplayer battles where it's all or nothing. Season 7. Turning Point takes you to the Atacama Desert's Haven map and the beloved stadium. Arm yourself with new gear like the SCZ-3 SMG and Predator SRA gadget. With 100 tiers of Battle Pass content, it's a fight for ultimate power. Lead your squad to victory across various maps and modes, from the world of 2042 to classic titles. Explore Battlefield Portal for unexpected battles from past and present. Up next, number 17, is Call of Duty: Black Ops Cold War. In Black Ops Cold War, players dive into a world of espionage, where every move counts in the fight against Perseus and his agents. Whether in campaign mode, multiplayer battles, or zombie survival, the game keeps players on the edge with its gripping storyline and intense action. With its immersive gameplay and thrilling narrative, Black Ops Cold War delivers an unforgettable gaming experience set against the backdrop of the Cold War era. Moving on to the next game, number 16, is Sniper Elite 5. In Sniper Elite 5, players experience thrilling third-person shooter action reminiscent of its predecessors. Set in 1944, a year before Sniper Elite 5-2, players step into the shoes of SOE sniper Carl Fairburn, aiding an Army Ranger battalion in Operation Overlord. As Fairburn infiltrates and disrupts Nazi operations, including Operation Kraken, tensions escalate with Obergruppenführer Abelard Meller. From infiltrating a factory to destroying a prototype U-boat, players navigate intense missions to thwart Muller's plans. Coming up next, number 15, is Wolfenstein. Immerse yourself in adrenaline-fueled shooting gameplay as you step into the shoes of Jesse or Zofia Blaskowicz. Engage in intense firefights against Nazi forces, utilizing a variety of weapons and tactics to overcome your enemies. With precise aiming and strategic maneuvering, every encounter is a test of skill and reflexes. Experience the thrill of combat as you fight for freedom in a world overrun by tyranny. Up next, number 14, is Grey War Zone. If Grey Zone Warfare launches successfully on PC, there's a possibility of it being made available on consoles as well. Drawing inspiration from real-world events, the game unfolds after a mysterious incident on a Southeast Asian island, leading to international quarantine. Players take on the roles of 3 PMCs tasked with exploring the region, uncovering secrets, and retrieving valuable items. Embracing true tactical FPS gameplay, the game offers extensive weapon customization and ballistic simulation, where every decision and fight can impact progress. The unique health system ditches hit points for a more realistic simulation, affecting perception and performance based on injuries. Explore a vast 42 square kilometers open world, inspired by the landscapes of Laos, with a mature storyline told through engaging missions and a diverse cast of characters, where trust is elusive and truths are murky. Moving on to the next game, number 13, is Insurgency Sandstorm. Prepare for heart-pounding action in Insurgency Sandstorm, the ultimate team-based tactical FPS. As the sequel to the indie hit Insurgency, this game takes the intensity to new heights. Engage in lethal close-quarters combat and objective-based multiplayer gameplay, where skill and teamwork are crucial. Customize your character, coordinate fire support, and battle across expansive maps in thrilling PvP and co-op matches. With stunning graphics and immersive audio, every moment feels real. Coming up next, number 12, is 6 Days in Fallujah. This is a best tactical shooter game for PS5, set during the Second Battle of Fallujah. Players experience intense combat as US Marines, while also witnessing the struggles of an Iraqi family. With its realistic portrayal of war and immersive gameplay, it's a must-play for tactical shooter fans. Up next, number 11, is Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six Extraction. In this is a tactical shooter game players team up as elite Rainbow Six operators to contain and eliminate these extraterrestrial creatures. With cooperative gameplay and challenging missions set in alien-infested environments, It's an exciting departure from the traditional Rainbow Six experience. Moving on to the next game, number 10, is Verdun. In this tactical squad-based game set in World War I trenches, players join 64-player battles, each side led by 4-player squads with unique roles. Squads level up by achieving objectives, gaining abilities, and upgrades. NCOs call and support like artillery barrages and enhanced squad abilities. Suppression affects aiming, while environments offer limited cover. Coming up next, number 9, is Payday 3. In Payday 3, players reunite with the Payday gang after a double cross leaves them broke, prompting a return to a life of crime. Set in New York in the 2020s, the game features familiar characters like Dallas and Chains, alongside newcomers Joy and Pearl. Missions include heists at locations like the Gold and Shark Incorporated Bank, with added complexities such as advanced surveillance and cryptocurrency. Up next, number 8, is Tom Clancy's Ghost Recon Breakpoint. In this tactical shooter game, players assume the role of Lieutenant Colonel Anthony Nomad Perryman on the island of Aroa. With diverse landscapes and a focus on survival, players must manage resources and contend with enemies who match their arsenal. Featuring dialogue choices and exploration-driven objectives, the game supports cooperative or single-player action. Moving on to the next game, number 7, is The Finals. In The Finals, teams compete head-to-head in a series of matches to determine the ultimate winner. With stakes at their highest, players showcase their skills and strategies in intense battles, aiming to claim the championship title. Coming up next, number 6, is Tannenberg. Tannenberg is a multiplayer first-person shooter set during World War I, featuring large-scale battles between the Central Powers and the Entente. Players immerse themselves in the chaotic warfare of the Eastern Front, experiencing the brutal conflicts between Russian and German forces in historically inspired landscapes. Coming up next, number 5, is Delta Force Hawk Ops. This game is an intense first-person shooter game where players step into the boots of elite soldiers, engaging in high-stakes covert operations around the globe. With realistic weapons and tactical gameplay, players navigate through various missions, combating threats and completing objectives to ensure peace and security. Up next, number 4, is Hunt Showdown. Hunt Showdown is a multiplayer game where players track down monstrous creatures while competing against other hunters in a dark and eerie world, blending PvP and PvE elements for intense action and suspense. Moving on to the next game, number 3, is Battlefield V. Battlefield V is available for both PlayStation 4 and PlayStation 5, offering stunning visuals and immersive gameplay on both platforms. Players can enjoy intense multiplayer battles and engaging single-player campaigns. Up next, number 2, is Call of Duty Vanguard. Call of Duty Vanguard takes players into the heart of World War II, offering gripping single-player campaign, expansive multiplayer with over 20 maps, and an exciting new zombies mode. Engage in dogfights over the Pacific, perform airdrops over France, defend Stalingrad with sniper precision, and confront advancing forces in North Africa. Play, along with an array of multiplayer features, modes, and more. Finally, coming up, the last game is Helldivers 2. In this game, players team up to complete missions using special abilities. They choose missions from a map and earn rewards like experience points and items. Which one caught your eye? If you found this helpful, please subscribe and like on this video for more videos like this. Stay tuned for more gaming content.